Hi everyone, so glad you're here with me. I'd love to share with you some important information, some important inspiration. And I'd love to talk about overwhelm and the tendencies that a lot of people have to carry too much on their shoulders. And actually men oftentimes love it. So if you love carrying a lot on your shoulders and you love pushing yourself and you love the idea of struggle, absolutely do it. Maybe this video isn't for you then. But if you have been carrying so much on your shoulders that it's making you exhausted and unhappy, frustrated and sad, then keep watching. Because this whole paradigm of believing it's all up to you is an old paradigm, and I'm here to invite you to let go of it. This old belief system that you are the only one responsible, you have to work hard to make things happen, you have to work hard to pay bills, you have to work hard to take care of your family. And there's a tendency of feeling alone in it. Can you feel it as I'm talking about it? There's this feeling of I'm alone with the world. There's nobody else here for me. I'm the only one who can take care of the most important things. I have the longest to-do list, and I'm the only one who can make it happen. I'm the only one who can meet all the tasks on my list. And I'd love to invite you just to pause and maybe take a deep breath first. Deep breath and pause and ask yourself, is it really true? What an interesting thing to believe that it's all up to you and you're the only one who can take care of your life. And where, when did this belief even begin? Most likely you weren't born with this, right? Babies are not born, come out of the womb immediately believing it's all up to me, I have to work really hard and I have to struggle to make things work. Not very likely. We really pick things up as we are forming our nervous system, as we're forming our biology, our neurology, as we're growing up. So what's happening in our immediate environment immediately informs us about how things are to be, how things are in the world. And we don't know better, especially if you have a nuclear family, only one mother and one father, and that's only two people you have to learn from, the two main people. You're going to take on their patterns, right? You're going to take on their habits, their behaviors, their beliefs, their anxiety, their stress. And the body literally forms and twists and reorganizes itself when we are little around what's happening in our immediate environment. So if in the immediate environment there's a lot of stress and overwhelm, then your body learns to take it on, because as a little child, you're so pure and so innocent. You don't know how things function in this world. All you know is that this is what these two big authorities are doing. Big authorities being your mom and dad, or any other big important caretaker. And you're simply modeling them. I'm sorry. You're simply learning from them. You're mimicking them, but they're modeling for you what the world is about. So it's very important to realize that this is something you just learned when you were little. It wasn't your mom's or dad's fault that they were overwhelmed or stressed out or too busy or didn't know how to receive support for themselves. They most likely learned it from their mom and dad, right? And they learned from their mom and dad. So it's often ancestral. This whole paradigm of overwhelm and stress and struggle is often ancestral. That's one reason why it has so much momentum in it. It feels so real. But as we become aware of it, right now as we are talking about it, it's already loosening things up, because you realize, oh, it's just something I learned when I was really little. I didn't even know I was learning. I was just taking things on and internalizing them, making them my own. And now, as you're an adult, you're playing these things out. You're playing out the belief of struggle, that there isn't enough support available or life is hard. or you have to be busy, right? You have to be really busy every day. That's the only way to make things work. Whatever the belief is, everyone's childhood is unique. So what was going on for you? You can take a breath and just feel into that. And I'm sure there were many things going on, and many things were positive and beautiful. But where did that belief about overwhelm began? What was happening that made you feel that you couldn't just relax, rest, and receive support, receive nourishment, that there was more than enough nourishment around you? What was happening? Maybe your mom was very busy working long days, so she wasn't available for you to feel supported by her. Or maybe your father was really harsh and wanting you to do things always right and succeed and excel, and you always felt you had to do something in order to please him, which made you not able to fully just relax and receive support, receive love. To know that love is always here, either you excel or don't excel, that you're held and nourished, either you do something right or you don't do something right, that you are cared for, right? And that's what I would like to invite you to today, to start giving it to yourself, to start giving this love and support to yourself. No matter how much you work or how busy you are or if you do things right or not, it doesn't matter, because your love, your kindness towards your own self is unwavering. And this is so very important. A lot of clients I work with, they carry way too much on their shoulders, and they think it's the only way to do things. They don't even know there's an alternative available. So I'd like to help you start rewiring yourself, rewiring your nervous system to start receiving more and doing less. So instead of working hard, making things happen, how can you soften, relax, open, and let life come to you? You'll be amazed how a lot of things you think you have to make happen, they will take care of themselves. But you first got to give them a chance to take care of themselves. You got to just pull your attention inward and just tell life, I'm ready for you to give me all the love you want to give me. In whatever way you want to nourish me, I'm here, I'm ready. I feel my body opening to you. I feel my body relaxing into you. And I'm ready to receive your support. But it has to be embodied realization. It's not just a thought or theory in your head. Because the nervous system is in the body. So if the nervous system is all contracted and struggling and is running this pattern of needing to make things work hard, it's always hard, not much is going to shift until you're going to go inside your body and help your body start unwinding. And that's where, on a subconscious level too, you can start unwinding those old beliefs of struggle and overwhelm. You can start allowing more ease into your life and knowing that it's possible. And whatever happened in your childhood when you were little, wherever you picked up that pattern of overwhelm and busyness, have compassion for it. Just take a deep breath. Open your heart to that sweet little one inside of you who didn't get to be met and held the way it needed to be met and held. So just be with that little one inside and give your love to that place inside of you, so it can start receiving that gentleness, love, and caring from you. So it can start learning that it does deserve to be supported. It does deserve to be loved and cared for, and it can feel it because you are giving it. And that starts unwinding big patterns. It starts unwinding those patterns where you feel all alone, it's all on your shoulders, it's all up to you. It starts teaching your neurology to relax and receive support. And support can come in many ways. Support can come from people, of course. But support is also money and abundance. Support is new opportunities. Support is new ideas even, new insights. But you're receiving it because you are claiming this new paradigm of being supported in your life. Not demanding it, not grasping for it, but relaxing into it and see how life shows up for you when you let it in, when you start trusting a little deeper and start forgiving and letting go of the patterns that you picked up in the childhood. So with many of my private clients, we work on ancestral karma because the patterns come from the lineage before us, our grandparents, our parents. So as you forgive and let go, you step into your own unique destiny, into your own power of being yourself, into your own authentic expression, and into your soul's gift that your soul wants to bring to the world. And that's where true giving happens. When you want to help others, take good care of yourself, step into your soul's gift, and from there you'll overflow to give in a true way. That's when people around you really benefit. Maybe your immediate circle of friends benefits, maybe thousands of people and clients you'll end up working with. They will benefit from your authentic alignment, from your authentic gift to our planet. But in order for it to happen, you gotta start, first of all, caring for yourself, nourishing yourself, getting filled up from within, prioritizing your own self-care, receiving support. And then you're nourished enough to offer your greatest gift that you came here to offer in this lifetime. So with that said, with all the support I'm encouraging you to receive in your life, I'd love to offer you something very special. I'd love to offer you a weekend retreat that I'll be offering in Sedona, in this majestic city of Sedona in Arizona in the spring. And that's all about receiving support. Because we have this epidemic in our society, this idea that we have to do it alone. It's so hard. Where does it take people? Everyone is exhausted or on antidepressants or unhappy just for this sake of, I'm doing it alone, I got it covered, I'll figure it out on my own. Gosh, what's the point of it if you're unhappy doing it? It's actually so much more efficient and effective to receive support from a group of other beautiful conscious beings, from teachers, from coaches, from healers. And that's why I've created this weekend retreat for you, so you could find your deepest fulfillment, your deepest fullness, your deepest aliveness, the place that allows you to bring your deepest gift to the world fully. So you're not exhausted, you're not overwhelmed, you're not only thinking how to take care of your long to-do list, but how you could actually live your life from the place of fullness, where you're supported. There's enough money, enough support, enough people who care for you, people who value you, encourage you, and a lot of time to yourself. So you have lots of time to do the things you love. So you have lots of time to follow your deepest inner calling. Either this inner calling is to spend more time with your family, or go to Hawaii for a vacation, or help children in Africa. Whatever the deepest calling is, your soul's guidance. So you have time to follow it. So your attention goes in there to notice it, to listen to it. And receiving support is a very big part of the equation. So you don't have to do it alone. It's so much easier when there is somebody supporting you, somebody showing you the way, somebody helping you peel those old layers, those old patterns that keep you stuck in the struggle. And somebody who can affirm and validate that what you're following really is your soul's guidance. It's such a beautiful affirmation that yes, you are on the right track. So I'd love to invite you to come and be with us. Weekends like that are absolutely life-changing, absolutely. So if you have even any little bit of a whisper of a yes inside of you, listen to that yes. This yes is not random. There's a deep wisdom in it that is showing you the way towards the life you are dreaming of, towards the life you have been wanting to have. Not the life of struggle, but the life of fullness, life of abundance, life of lots of time to yourself. Life where you feel valued, fulfilled, and where you're excited to live your bigger purpose. So come join us.